Thursday Night Football, Jets versus Pats. We got a good one on the books. You know, I felt like I've had this game scripted all week. I knew exactly how I wanted to bet it the entire week, especially with heavy rain on the forecast. And then we show up. It's Thursday, and it's a beautiful, sunny day. And now the more I research, the more content I've digested, the more confused it's left me, but we have finally narrowed it down. We have cracked the code, and I believe we are going to absolutely cash. Now, we got 2 bets in this video for you guys today. We have 1 safe DFS play, and then we got a nice 5-man lotto ticket for you boys, and I'm feeling very, very confident in both of them. I know that, like I said, we were kind of up and down, back and forth about how we wanted to play this, but I cracked the code. I got some winners. Let's get into the picks. Starting off with this easy 2-man slip, guys. You can only play this one on chalkboard. We have Aaron Rodgers. They're giving everybody a free square here. All he needs is 1 passing yard for this baby to cash, and we already know that's going to happen. But the big one, the one that we're rolling the dice on, but I think our dice are a little rigged. I think we got some weighted dice, and I think we know exactly how this one's going to play out. We got Ramondre Stevenson over 15 rushing attempts. And if we go ahead, we take a quick look at the research, guys. Let me go and find Ramondre for you. But he has crushed this line the first 2 games. And now I know we're maybe a little bit on the fence about what version of the Jets are we going to get. We know short week. We got some banged up defenses here. But if we look at Ramondre and what he has done, I mean, he's looked like the Ramondre from a few years ago. And we look at 2024 here, guys. Week 1 versus the Bengals, where that was supposed to be an easy walk in the park for the Bengals. The Pats said, not today, sir. 25 rushing attempts, guys. And then we go week 2 versus Seattle, overtime game, and he gets 21 rushing attempts. Now, I do think that this Jets offense is going to start clicking a little more. You know, Aaron Rodgers really starting to catch a stride a little bit here. I think, you know, he had a slow start last game, but that chemistry, that connection with the guys is only going to get better and better, and we haven't really seen him stretch the field, so I expect him to dunk and dink and chew the clock, and when it's time for the Pats to take the field, I expect them to try and do the same, guys. They are going to feed Ramondre as they have. They fed him a ton in the red zone, put him in at wildcat formations, and he is the centerpiece of this offense here. And so the one line that if you're watching across Twitter and YouTube, all these guys are taking Ramondre over rushing yards. And while it is pretty likely, guys, it's not a guarantee, but what I do think is guaranteed here is the volume nonetheless, right? We had the Jets versus Tennessee Titans last week. You know, Tony Pollard did run pretty well against him. Tyjae Spears got hurt, but the yards per carry were not as high versus the Titans, right? Ramondre was over 5 yards a carry week 1. And so I like it. I like it, guys. I think the volume is there. And if you look at the line, the books have it at 16.5. So if you go on chalkboard, use code JHILL, JHILL. They're going to match you 100% up to $100. Take the free money. They have better lines. If you go check this out on Prizepicks, let's see if we can get Prizepicks pulled up. They probably have him at like 17.5 because they do not want you to win. I tell you guys this all the time. Prizepicks does not want you to win. And that's why I don't even mess with it. Unless it's taking advantage of a free square, I don't mess with Prizepicks. They don't care about you. They have ton of marketing budget, right? Because they keep winning. They keep screwing you guys over. So go sign up on Chalkboard, download the app, use code JHILL when you sign up, send me proof, and that's going to get you free VIP, okay? And that means all my VIP plays, college football, baseball, NFL, it doesn't matter. But Prizepicks doesn't want to pull up here, guys. So Ramondre, it's pretty straightforward. Look at the green candles, and now they have that set at 15.5 on Chalkboard. Go slam it. Now, our other bet here that we're going to be rolling with, and this is for my guys that got a little bit riskier takes, but we have Breece Hall over 4.5 receptions, Allen Lazard over 2.5 receptions, and Aaron Rodgers over 200 passing yards. Now let's go take a quick look at the research and why we have came to this decision. Now, when it comes to Breece Hall, on his on his receptions, right? Receptions. 2024, in the last 2 games, he had 5 receptions on 6 targets. He had 7 receptions on what I believe was 8 targets. Is that correct, or 9? Yep. So, I mean, targets are great. And the identity of this Pats defense, right? This is not Bill Belichick's New England Patriots, but they are not going to let you beat them with the big play. They're going to play too high. They want everything to happen underneath. They're going to blitz a ton. They have blitzed 40% of the passing plays. That's top 5 in the entire NFL. And so Aaron Rodgers is going to need his safety valve. He's going to dump it to Breece Hall. We're going to get Breece Hall making moves in the open field, getting the ball to him early, and we're loving this line here. Now, the other receiver that we had on this one, right, is Lazard. Now, Christian Gonzalez on the New England Patriots, very, very talented corner. He is going to be shadowing. I would assume he's going to be on Garrett Wilson as much as possible because there's a clear drop down from Garrett Wilson to the other guys, Mike Williams, Alan Lazard, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now, if we look at where do we got Lazard? Let me go find him for you, boys. We're doing this. You know we're doing this live, right? So we got Alan Lazard here. Let's take a quick look at him. Week 1, you saw we had him rocket boosted on that, 3 receptions. Thank you, Better. Thank you for the free money. 6 receptions week 1, 2 receptions last week, but this is not the same game, okay? So now we have him to go over 2.5 receptions. He's averaging 4 a game right now, okay? And like I said, it's every week they're growing. Every week that chemistry is getting better. These guys are clicking, and we expect Alan Lazard to go over 2.5 receptions. If we look at the targets here, 9 targets week 1, 4 targets last week, averaging about 6.5, 7 targets a game, and we need that to connect for 2.5. And now it's not a wet game anymore. We're loving it. We're loving it, okay? And then for the last one, we're following the same script, guys. Aaron Rodgers. Over 200 passing yards. Vegas has his passing yards right now, I believe, at about 225 or so. We'll take a closer look here just to be sure. But that's one of the beautiful things about getting signed up on Chalkboard. They have alt lines, so you don't have to take what they are giving you. Okay, and now first 2 weeks, right, against a very solid San Francisco 49ers team, he had 167. Last week, 176, and this trend is going upward. Now, these are 2 solid defenses, but the chemistry here, we expect it to click. If we look over here, New England passing defense, 27th in the league. That means they're bottom 5. They're giving up 233 passing yards a game. The picture is clear. We saw what Jackson Smith and Jigba did, what DK Metcalf did when Christian Gonzalez wasn't covering him, and we know the mastermind that Aaron Rodgers is. Smart football player, fantastic athlete, back half of his career, but he's getting into more and more football shape after that Achilles injury. We're in week 3. This is where things are really going to start to click. We got Aaron Rodgers over 200. Okay, Vegas has it at 217.5. So we're getting a free 20 yards right there because we are using the alt lines on Chalkboard. Now, the other piece of this, guys, is Joey Sly. Okay, through 2 weeks, he has made 5 field goals, and now we're taking him at 1.5 field goals made. He's averaging 2.5 a game right now, and we're taking him over 1.5. Not much to say there, but we know that the Jets defense is real. Even though they've had their struggles, even though they're a little bit banged up, I do believe that the Patriots are going to move the ball downfield. I do believe that they're going to try to feed Ramondre, but if that doesn't work, boom, they're going to take their 3. They're going to take their 3, okay? So that is our 4th leg of this one. In the final leg, Ramondre anytime, okay? Ramondre anytime. He is the guy. Ramondre Stevenson, if we go pull him up as well, he is getting fed when they get into the red zone. As I mentioned earlier, guys, they put him in wildcat formations. They give him all of the volume, and he is a true workhorse, especially as they make their way down the field. And so if somebody is going to score, it's going to be Ramondre or it's going to be Hunter Henry, but this bet is saying that Ramondre is going to be the guy. If you don't have complete faith in Ramondre being the guy, the other one that I would take or even add on to this is Jacoby Brissett under 1.5 passing touchdowns because they want to pass to get into the end zone. So these are our plays for the day, guys. We got Breece Hall, over 4 receptions. Allen Lazard, over 2 receptions. Aaron Rodgers, over 200 yards. Joey Sly, more than 1 field goal. And Ramondre Stevenson, anytime touchdown. And then if we take a quick look here, right, take the free square, take the free money. We're turning the Happy Meal into a nice ribeye. This is what we got Thursday. I don't love the lines. So that's why we're giving you 2 DFS plays today. But we got a ton of action this weekend. This is Playmakers Picks. Love y'all. Peace.